Hi, I'm John. This is my show, An American Scheme, where I'm proving that Diana Ross is Michael Jackson's actual mother. So, one of the things about Michael Jackson is he's highly respected as a person that would have been for peace and things like that, and for healing the world and stuff. So this is some speech he was given for Heal the Kids in 2001. And so what I want to talk about is that Michael Jackson actually, on that realm of intelligence and as what is a good person and who actually cares about kids and understanding. And the thing about it is that Michael Jackson does not talk to the kids in a way to actually enlighten them to actually what's going on. And that's why I'm saying actually he's evil. He's not doing good. He's actually doing evil. And the reason for that is because the world that he lives in is a world based upon slavery. And Michael Jackson has been a slave his entire life, and the only thing he knows how to perpetuate is the slave talk. And that's why the people, oh, thank you, Michael, because the slave masters, they love when he talks like this because it's slave talk. So right here, when you're looking at Michael, he's given a speech, right? But those things there, those clear things, if you don't know what those are that he's looking at, that's called a teleprompter. And what they did is, the old days, people would read their speeches on a piece of paper, but they would always have to be looking down. And so what they invented this teleprompter thing, so then Michael is looking at that, and it's like a television screen on the one side, but on the other side it's clear so the people can't see it. So that's what those things are. So what he's reading there is his speech is on that clear thing that's over there. It's called teleprompter. And so Michael Jackson here, he's speaking about kids, right? But he's reading it off of a teleprompter. So at this level of Michael Jackson's life, he's not capable of speaking from the heart. And you want to listen to this speech. I'm going to show you this, how pathetic it is. And a human being at this level of Michael, and when they're talking about kids and stuff like this, it's pathetic. It's not kind. It's disgusting. It's slavery talk. And what they're doing is talking to slaves, trying to get them, they're massaging the slaves and trying to get them to be happy slaves. Listen to this crap that he says here.
Are we blind to the fact that our children are raging against the indifference, crying out against the abandonment?
Okay, I had to stop it because it's like I can't even remember what he said because it's so stupid. Are we blind that our children are crying out against the indifference and they're raging against the abandonment? It's something like, where are these kids at? Where are these kids? Now, if you want to say that they're suffering of those things, yeah, but they're not crying out. The kids don't know what's going on, you know? Even the words he said, the indifference. Did he say the kids are crying out? The kids are not crying out against indifference. They don't even know what the hell you're talking about. It's because you're talking on a much different level. Kids want to be kids. They have no interest in this conversation that you're talking about, Michael. None. You're being evil, and you're talking down to them, and you're setting up a system of which to control them.
Of thundering against the neglect.
Thundering against the neglect. Oh, where's this thundering of children's voices of crying out about the neglect? Kids don't think that way. It's so stupid. Real people in the real world, we talk about adult issues with adults. We got real problems with people dealing with issues like Alzheimer's, who are all laid up in old folks' homes. Those people served their country. They did all kinds of things for this country. You hear this bozo ever talking about helping any of those people? No. Oh, he wants to help the kids who have got it all. Those kids are healthy. They've got their whole future ahead of them. But what does he want to do? He wants to enslave them. That's what he really wants to do.
Kids is about doing something about making a difference and trying to help adults and parents realize that it is our power to change the world that our children live in.
See how he's always talking about changing the world for the kids. The kids, what are you talking about? The kids, why are we trying to help the kids? The kids are the ones who've got it all. They've got their whole future ahead of them. They've got their health. They've got their mind. Everything is there for them. All they've got to do is use it. Why don't we talk about helping the people who built this country, who sacrificed their lives for this country, and now they're stuck in these old folks' homes being physically and mentally abused. They're being drugged and murdered every single day. Do you know what the people do to the elderly people in those old folks' homes? They don't care for them. They drug them until the point of the drugs kill them. It is mass genocide going on. You ever hear this fucking loser talking about that? No. Fucking loser. Oh, let's applaud because he's talking about kids. He's talking about enslaving kids.
Who among us would have believed that the sound of children at their playgrounds would be replaced by the sound of automatic machine gun fire at our schools?
Yeah, reading that off of the thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is disgusting. Who would have thought? Okay, you're going to tell me you go to schools, elementary schools, and you don't hear kids? You hear automatic gunfire? What fucking world do you live in? Oh, I know. It's the drugged up fucking super rich world that you don't have a fucking clue. You are scum. You're trash. You have no fucking authority to talk about anything that matters in this fucking world. So you talk about the kids. Oh, let's help the kids. Go shut the fuck up, Michael Jackson. You're fucking evil. Now let me show you what fucking... This is the words of fucking artists who care.
We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control.
No fucking education. I don't need your goddamn thought control. You don't put me in a fucking classroom, getting me to follow your fucking orders, taking away every single bit of the fucking genuine childhood that fucking God gave me. God gave me a right to fucking run. I'm supposed to run and fucking enjoy the company of fucking others and have fun. That's what I'm supposed to be learning as a fucking child, not sitting in a fucking classroom being fucking indoctrinated into your fucking slavery system. Fuck Michael Jackson. He's a slave. He was a slave trying to fucking make you a slave. Wake the fuck up. Take control of your fucking life.